I'm on point, no one never take two. They said I couldn't reach Mars, so I turned to a star.
MyTeam.
And now for your top plays of the week.
Ball D up. Hey, watch him. Go, y'all. Someone help out. Shut up. Don't let him take that. It's all you.
LD2.
Now I might have f***ed around, might have raised.
My side girl got a 5S with a screen crack. Still in that way. Better than
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. We've got Boston and Chicago. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Boston, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Wade in at the 2.
Showing some initiative there.
Yeah, he takes advantage of what the defense is providing him, and that's the first bucket of the game.
And stolen by Irving. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Here's Wade. Leonard with the steal. And stolen by Mirotic. Wade outside. Pass to Levine. Lopez, a screen on Ibaka. Tries from 10. It's blocked by Shaq. Shoots off the step back. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got his second basket.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, scratching my head a little bit about how the defense is trying to play this. No one there really contesting the shot.
Here's Wade. Rebound Boston.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Here's Dunn after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. A floater, count it.
And giving up a lot of inches, he was still, though, determined to make the play.
Yeah, this is the time you can use that word, tenacity. Some guys wouldn't even try that shot, but he goes in there undeterred.
So it's Boston now. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Screened by Ibaka. 6 on the shot clock. Now the feed to Wade. Offline with his 3. Now here's Dunn, covered by Irving. Wade against Leonard. Wade right side, shoots over Leonard. And it's Wade again missing.
And right now they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far. Not an ideal start.
Here's Leonard. The shot's good. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Bean passes to Wade. And it's Irving with the rebound.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time he chose wisely.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
Wade gets the bucket.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Boston leading by 6. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
We're trying to extend the possession, so you appreciate the effort. Better just to head down the court sometimes and not give up a team foul in that situation.
Here's Nwaba, defended by Booker. Markkanen dishes to Grant. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick from deep three-point range. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. From 10 feet out, a nice shot by Booker.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Chicago trails by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nwaba kicks to Portis. Grant against Jackson. From 11 feet away, here's Markkanen. The rebound by Anderson.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
He gives them a double-digit lead.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the pick. The pass to Markkanen. Pass to Zipser. Portis kicks to Grant. Over Jackson. And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Grant outside. Over Jackson. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And what... Boston leading by 10. They've got Portis, and it's Holiday in a shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Booker. Sweet little floater. Booker's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Boston.
Well, that's some good O there. Always like to see them getting those interior looks.
Holiday, the pass to Felicio. Passes to Nwaba. Grant outside. 4 on the clock. They set the screen. A floater, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for David Nwaba. Green, he's checked in for Boston. Bertens comes in for Anderson. Holiday inside the line. Sally with the rebound.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
Outside Jackson. They get the rebound. Sally kicks to Jackson. For 3, Booker. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You can blame some poor defense on that play. Just a total breakdown. Got to at least contest at some point.
Jackson against Grant. There's the pick. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. For 3, Booker. And again, Boston with the triple.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. O'Neal's checked in for Sally. Leonard comes in for Davis Bertans. Wade, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Reggie Jackson. Charity's striped shot hits the front of the rim and out.
I'm just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
Chicago trails by 16. Wade kicks to Dunn. And the Bulls with another miss. Outside Irving. Green, the screen. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. O'Neal a screen on Wade. Kicks it to Wade. Shot clock at 5.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
He's off on that one. Nice D from Levine.
Yeah, tonight his shot's been a bit off, but still, they lead the game.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Wade dishes to Leonard. Over Wade. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wade passes to Levine. Releases. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Boston now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Mirotic. Boston also with the sub. Ibaka's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, Irving with it. Goes back up, and it's laid in by Ibaka. And Boston leads by 20.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. And it's Lopez at the elbow. There's a screen. Lopez sets a screen for Wade. Shoots over Leonard. Here's Lopez. Rebound Boston. O'Neal's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Irving. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. O'Neal inside. Lopez is there. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Wade against Leonard. Wade kicks to Dunn. He feeds it to Levine. Markkanen dishes to Dunn. Lopez a screen. Here's Wade. And just miss after miss right now. But if it goes, the shot that time not on target. Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago. A time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two. Boston leading by 22. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. We've got Kawhi Leonard, D-Wade out there with Irving, and it's Ibaka, and it's Shaq in at the center. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Veen passes to Mirotic. Lopez, a screen on Leonard. Shot off the pick. And it's Wade again missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Shaq kicks to Irving. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Chicago calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
on defense, Boston. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Dunn dishes to Wade. Lets it go with a three. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. So for the Bulls, David Nwaba comes in for Levine, and it's Grant in for Dunn. Boston also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Grant against Jackson. Outside Leonard. And there it is for him. Leonard's got 8 points.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, they missed their first 3 shots, and after that maybe they'll get some air underneath their wings a little bit.
And they pick up 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wade passes to Mirotic. Over Wade. And that one hits back iron.
Well, if they had an edge at halftime, they might have lost it beginning this half, 1 of 5.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. To the middle. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Felicia's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Mirotic. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Dwayne Wade. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Sally, he's checked in for Shaq. Kyle Anderson comes in for Serge Ibaka. Davis Bertans checks in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Devin Booker in for Dwayne Wade.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Holiday dishes to Grant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Grant. Chicago making a switch here. Zipser's checked in. Measury, he's checked in for Boston. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Jackson. Booker against Holiday. They swipe it. Here's Zipser. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Pass to Sally. Lots of room. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Sally's got his first points of the game.
And that paints a pretty good picture as to why the lead is as big as it is right now.
Tipped away. Stolen by Jackson. Pushing it up. And here's Booker from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Booker's got 15.
He's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
Back to Grant. Poked away. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. And the pass to Zipser. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, that's just not a good pass. I don't know what he's thinking there. A poor decision.
Chicago making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Felicio. And Levine subbed in for Jaren Grant. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Boston. Irving comes in for Jackson. Count that one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
To end the run. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Anthony, no good. And here are the Bulls now. Zipser, the pass to Holiday. Zipser kicks to Portis. Over Anderson. And the miss. And so it's Boston in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Now here is Holiday. They've got Markkanen, Valentine out there with Portis, and it's Zipser in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. And Chicago has possession. Outside Holiday, 6 to shoot. Pass to Zipser. Valentine kicks to Portis, over Green, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Booker with it. Outside Irving. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Zipser. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 9-foot shot. The shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They set the pick. From 13. And Boston with the rebound. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving. Irving's gone 1 of 4 from distance. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Valentine shot good. And Boston has possession. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Irving dishes to Carmelo. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Felicio's checked in for the Bulls. David Nwaba comes in for Justin Holiday. Boston also with the sub. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Nwaba kicks to Zipser. Now here's Valentine. Defense right on him. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. To the wing on the left. Pass to Zipser. Here's Markkanen. Chicago keeps it going. A new 24-second clock. Outside Jackson. The 3 from Bertans. Boston. No good that time either. Now here's Valentine. Not a lot of room, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. Boston also with the sub. Sally's checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
You could see some miscommunication on the defensive end of the floor that time. No excuse for letting a player get that good a look on that possession.
Dishes to Booker from outside the arc. Stolen by Grant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
The free throw drops for Grant. So he gets them both. Here's Jackson. Booker left side. Here's Green, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Stolen by Jackson, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Chicago making some changes. Portis comes in for Markkanen, and it's Paul Zipser in for David Nwaba.
Paul Zipser.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
With the teardrop, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line, Jared Wright.
First one falls for him. Measuring, he's checked in for Green. And Grant drops them both. Here's Boston now. Booker outside. And Valentine over to help. No good from Booker. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And again, no good by Chicago. Boston dictating the flow. And here's Jackson to the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Chicago. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Zipser, defended by Booker. Valentine kicks to Grant. Valentine setting the pick for Grant. Sinks the triple.
Defender must have felt like he ran into a brick wall right there. Really great screen set to give his teammate the wide open shot.
Now here's Booker. He's tightly guarded, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
They set the pick. Here's Grant. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And he makes the first.
At the line, Jared Wright.
And Grant drops them both. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Booker. Pass to Sally. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
You're right. Grant kicks to Portis. From deep. Offline. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory. No less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that
Hold up, stand back, yeah.